Blog Talk Radio.
Hello. Hi, everyone. This is Irene Ratliff. How are you guys doing today? Yay! Ah, goodness gracious. You know, I did say that here it is. We're going to, for a few days, we're going to say, hello, happy Father's Day. Sayabrius. Happy Father's Day. I know, the reason why I want to say it again and again is because on Father's Day, I did not say these things to our men. And I'm like, You know, here it is, they're deserving for us to say Happy Father's Day more than once and numerous. I do do try to create um, the love his feet package. And I didn't do that. And I think maybe perhaps I should have. Okay, so the thing is that in itself is I guess a concern, or letting our men know that we do value them and that they are important. Okay. I was actually right now. Today is Wednesday, June 18th. Wow, I'm like, wow, yay! Be thankful. Today is Wednesday, June 18th, and I wanted to also kind of Salubrious. Right now, I'm actually trying to load down Spanish, and the reason why I want to load down the Spanish that maybe we could spend a couple of minutes or so learning a new word, but it's telling me that the sucker is encrypted. What? And so I'm not gonna go back and forth with that. You know, I'm like, honey, what? But I do encourage people to go on YouTube. And I ain't gonna feel to you, honey. I done gone back and forth about how we need to learn Spanish and this, that, and the other. I was in Mexico and don't know a lick of Spanish, and honey, I had to go find me a Spanish book. When you go to, for real, when you go to Mexico City, they have books galore. They got books everywhere. It's like books is like, it's just everywhere. So you know that here it is in Mexico City. They have a lot of older buildings, and they're they're actually Italian related. So a lot of the buildings, when you go inside of them, they have this round. So you can go, it's just almost like I was communicating in terms of the Asians. So they have these big walls, and you open the door, and then here it is. You go in there, and it's it has this other thing, like it's gated, and then you go in there, it's some other little building. Anyway, this right here, these pronunciations and stuff like that, I don't know how to pronounce words, I kind of fumbled over a couple of words. We ain't gonna go there, all right. So anyway, just work with me. I can tell you what book that I'm working out of. Just grab a couple of words here and there, so we can pick up our Spanish. And when we go to Latin America, it is called the Latin American Spanish for Travelers. Now, for some of those who seem like they're just kind of like want to know all the details of this, that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I was trying to see if it had a kind of preference number or something. Where those people who, want to. Anyway, we ain't gonna go there. Okay? This thing is still thinking about if they should be copyrighted or not. We ain't gonna go there either. All right, for some of those who already know some Spanish, good. For those of you who do not, great. Well, not great. No, we gotta work on it. So sometimes I find myself looking at some of the same words, and I'm like, I should already have pronunciations to say paragraphs, sentences. Okay. Reading it, it's like some words I can understand. It. I was out there, I was like, Hola, papi, hola, señor, sí, sí, sí. One of the things that they're laughing because I was out there and I was at Escarcega, and Peter at the sports bar and grill, he actually offered me a little, a little gig. But at first I was so ready to go. I ain't gonna fit to you. I was like, okay, well let me go and travel on. Whether I was going to Guatemala or Belize or whatever. And I was like, I had stayed there for a couple of weeks. I had a the apartamento, which is apartment, and I ain't gonna fit. It was kind of good. It was like a little one room and my little bathroom. I was like, oh no, it looked like some of the hotels from way back when. Didn't have a, wasn't kind of enclosed, but one of those hotels, kind of, you have the little balcony, then you go in, like one of them little motels. Yeah, I know. Anyway, oh gosh, I really peak the negativity. Okay, yes, see, yes, see, no, no. please, por favor, thank you, gracias, thank you very much, muchas gracias, that's all right, no hay de qué. Good morning, buenos días. Good afternoon, buenas tardes. So remember that buenos dias is good morning. Good afternoon is buenas with the A-S, not the O-S. I ain't gonna flip to you. Sometimes I be getting that. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos, buenas, but to get it correct for those of you. Good afternoon, buenas tardes. Good evening, buenas tardes. Good night, buenas noches. Goodbye, adios. See you later, hasta luego. This is Mr. Esta es el señor. This is Mrs. Esta es la señora. This is Miss. Esta es la señorita. I am very pleased to meet you. Encantado de conocerla. Let me go back. Encantado de conocerla. Okay? And how are you? ¿Cómo está usted? Very well, thank you. Muy bien, gracias. And you? Y usted? Fine. Bien, gracias. Excuse me. Dispénsame. Okay, so I will go, well, hold on. I'm going to say the question aspect of it too. Where? ¿Dónde? Where is? ¿Dónde está? Where are? ¿Dónde están? When? ¿Cuándo? What? ¿Qué? How? ¿Cómo? How much? ¿Cuánto? How many? ¿Cuántos? Who? ¿Quién? Why? ¿Por qué? Which? ¿Cuál? What do you call this? ¿Cómo se llama esto? What do you call that? ¿Cómo se llama eso? What do you call this? ¿Cómo se llama esto? What do you call that? ¿Cómo se llama eso? Okay? So that's going to be for now. Okay, and we're going to go over that, and then we'll go over some other words. So that right there is good for our Espanol. Okay? Yes, building bridges through languages. Okay, let me go over here. Oh gosh, sometimes I'll be so excited, and I've been kind of running a little hard, be right my little stuff. I'm going to tell you the truth. But some things just be like, okay, thought of yesterday, and here it is, the rhetoric of today. Spanish. Okay. Yes, we do need to speak Spanish. I was at the West End area, and then we had one of our hombres that was over there, and he was like, oh, well, the West End, this, that, and the other. I was like, what? You mean to tell me, oh, el señor, or, this man, he does this? I said, what? So, you know what? We want to be able to embrace our brothers and our sisters who are coming from the international community. I know that we do have, I don't know, like certain areas are here and there and this, that, and the other. But I said, what? I was like, that's a fabrication, because I know our men are embracing our fellow man in Latin America, okay, because we are Americans, okay. So here it is, from Canada all the way down to Argentina. We are Americans. Don't get it twisted. I know the Canadians are up there thinking, but they're Canadian Americans. Okay? Are you listening? The Canadians, though they're up there, they're considered Canadian Americans. They're still part of the NAFTA. Okay? All right. They're considered Canadian Americans. Moving right along from there. I know. But we are Americans. Canadian, let me see how they put this. Uh-huh. Okay? Okay. It does have it there, because it is. All right, my name is Irene Ratliff, Regal Street Meat Company. Let me make sure I write this. Canadians are Americans. Okay? You know, they wouldn't say, well, Canadians are people who are American descent. No, Canadians are American, okay? They're part of the NAFTA. All right, anyway, my name is, not anyway, Regal. My name is Irene Ratliff, Regal Street Meat Company. Street Meat Company is registered as a nonprofit organization, and we're seeking to partner up with other people, other organizations, and we're also looking for sponsorships, such as the listening audience, and of course those people are places that I go and try to find out what they're doing. Not that I do not have an interest in spinning another wheel. The thing is that there's people out there and they have their own wheel, and if we can help them spin theirs. Okay? So it's just the truth, especially when there's programs in there to assist aspiring leadership. So I end up going, let me finish this, help ameliorate goals that can improve our community. Blessings. Listeners can call 646-564-9776. Street Meet The Point, we are on air up to 120 minutes daily, starting at 11:30 p.m. Street Meet The Point, by the grace of goodness, we are on Blog Talk's premium package, and we would like to maintain the package, and we need donations. We do. Matter of fact, I was like, man, wow. Please visit our website at www.streetmeet.biz and www.meetup.com/street-meet. Okay? And we are also on www.gofundme.com/street-meet. This is for people who want to go back and forth talking about crowdfunding. And here it is. You got these people talking about this. And honey, I'm going to let you know right now, that right there, I should have had all that money. What do you mean by that? Anyway, GoFundMe.com/street-meet. Wow. Okay? So don't tell them who's driving the thing if somebody else is chauffeuring. Goodness gracious. Anyway. Wow. Street Meet Mingle will be on Sunday, July 6, 2014 at 2 p.m. Southwest Library, and hoping to see you there. They have a park area, and if you have drums and dance and we can create some cheer, that is wonderful. Okay? As I stated before, there's a lot of things for us to do in the course of the day. Whether you're outside, sightseeing, you're going to the park, you're walking, you're doing this, you're doing that. Hey, there's a lot of things instead of being inside the house, listen to the boob tube and the radio. Now, I know all about it. Okay? I know. Not because here it is, I wanted to sit around and do the thing, because I like to be a little, blessings, I got you, active, wheeling around. I know. Sometimes here it is, those tutorials, just want them to look like they want to look. But no, I encourage our listeners to get involved with their local associations, neighborhood club associations, know your politicians, join your libraries, read and research more often, locate the local law library, and build relationships pertaining to your citizen, your area, or here it is your people. Now, you have to let them know, too, now. Because, you know, street-level laws and went somewhere else. It's like, well, honey, I don't know what they talk about. Okay. Wow, I ain't going to fib to you. I do need this. Man, I'm like, okay, not only do I need to search and do certain things here and there, but goodness gracious, join the Park and Recreation Department. There are so many things to be involved in, and I want you guys to be involved. Guess what? I'm breaking into whatever it was that I was talking about in terms of the start of the day, blessings. I wanted to say I went to this place today. What? You know, I was talking about this park. I actually got the name of it now. And it is called, hold on. Let me grab this paper right here. And they're having a stand-up family reunion barbecue this Friday. Now, I know, and we know, that I was talking about this park, and it's called Reverend James Orange Park at the Oakland City. Now, I've explained to you that you can go to the Oakland City train station, and right down the road, when you go down, okay, once you get to the Oakland train station, you get off, you make the exit like you're going on Lee Street, okay, and then you go to your left, and you go up Oakland. You literally can walk there. I mean, it's a little hike, but if you're riding a bike, you're right there. You really can walk there. But it's there. And they're having an event, and it starts at 12 to 2:30 on June 20th. And it's where the Reverend James Orange Park at Oakland City, thank you, 1305 Oakland Drive, Southwest Atlanta, 30310. Okay? And this is, I guess the stand-up people. All right, I'll tell you more about stand-up. Did you know that there's things for people to do? Mm-hmm. So the thing is that when I look at here, there's certain things, because people want to do things, some people need the guidance, and I think that's part of what Street Meat Company is all about. I don't know what Street Meat is. You really do need lead work. People out there doing certain things. I almost have to ask, what in the world are they doing here and there, and how are we going about actually achieving certain goals and being effective like that? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, they're going to have raffle tickets. They're going to have fun games for kids and adults. It's like, I wonder if those people over there in the community are going over there, but kind of look a certain kind of way up Oakland. A lot of those houses are abandoned or empty, but they want to charge $10 discount tickets and then $15 admission. What? What? Maybe this is for those people there, but for the community. Okay, this is why they wanted you to charge for membership, okay? Wow. Oh man, look, I just want to say that, you know what? We have programs out there, so listen up. Rebuilding trust through community engagement. Now, you know that's Street Meat, right? But I ain't going to go there. I'm trying to find out exactly what they do before I actually go over there. I'm going to go ahead and find out what they do, because I'm going to call instead of a meeting while I read the stuff that I have. I'm not going to just sit here and read all this first and then go over there. I'm going to read this and call them and then find out how I can participate. You know why? Let me tell you why. Did you know, for me, they actually have programs there to assist me in some of the things that there's an interest to, I guess, grassroots interest. But I ain't going to fib to you, honey. If I can have a loud voice to them when it comes to Fort McPherson, I cannot even believe they support that. Here it is. I'm a strong advocate for Fort McPherson to maintain itself as Fort McPherson, and the AUC Center adopt Fort McPherson, and Fort McPherson maintain itself and become a military school. You know that. What? You want to tear up the stuff and look, our communities look like they look, and yet here it is, no one's saying anything about those abandoned buildings over there, but you want to tear up something that already separated as its own little thing, and then here, what? So anyway, this information here, I know I need to be writing this type of stuff down, freelancing on the radio. Anyway, it's okay. Keep the commissary open at Fort Gilliam. So they're saying something about shopping and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, they want 2,500 signatures petitioning that Fort McPherson commissary or a commissary in the region remain open. I'm like, wait a moment. Hold on. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Commissary? Okay. Yeah, that. I'm like, wow, are y'all serious? Those things shouldn't have been closed, no how. All these men walking around here wearing these military outfits. So anyway, they want to go back and forth how they want team them to do this. I was like, honey, if the men didn't, I had to ask the question. When these men go to jail, when they get out, can they join the military? So why here it is, we have a whole bunch of knuckleheads that go in the military, and all the other knuckleheads, they go to jail. What? I would think that here it is, some people fools who want to go and join the military. Okay. What? Okay. I know. Sometimes it be like that. But anyway, they have this. They have Programs that inspire change. They have alliances. They have research and advocacy. I'm talking about research and advocacy. It depends on what that is. No, it should not. Grassroots leadership education, community engagement and facilitation, Policy Institute for Civic Leadership, community benefit campaigns, lessons, community organizing, and stand up and vote. Street meet. Yay! Commissary? Okay, I said it correctly. But anyway, on Friday, June 12th, 2014, please, let's go join them at the Reverend James Orange Park at Oakland City. Okay? We want to go and participate with them about what they got going on. Okay? Yeah, support our military families. We have to encourage more men to get involved. In fact, I find that interesting. I have not seen where in the world do they do the recruitment. In L.A. or some other places, you see they have all kind of military recruitment offices here and there. I'm not saying that we need one, but for this area, even where I'm staying, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. I know that they have the junior ROTC at the university, but even downtown, I'm not saying that they do not have it. I'm sure that they do, but I just haven't seen that information. Like when we look at join the military over there at Greenbrier Mall. Like I said, maybe I'm overlooking it. Maybe I go to Greenbrier Mall and look. But I don't see where they have that there. Encouraging our men to join the military and stuff. Yes, join the military. Like, here it is. We got these folks talking about here. This is. I'm like, well, here it is. Finding where they ain't telling them to join the military. Mm-hmm. As I stated before, they also have an interest with West End. You got West End businesses can benefit from developments taking place in Atlanta. Okay, well, what about all them dang old things over there at Fort McPherson? I do have a whole lot of suggestions. Let's get to work. Are you locating these people and this, that? I'm like, what? No, I'm not like what. Stand up is like, what? Straight meat. Anyway, I'm just going back and forth to these different things. They have trade up and listen up. Wow, they got all this up stuff, and I'm like, up, yay! Up for seniors, and wow. Okay, anyway. And then another place that I went to the Trade by Trade. What? I picked up a little car. Remember, I'm going back and forth about this automobile. Now, they have this union, this bi-quality, bi-union made vehicle. So I'm like, well, here it is. Who is them, right? I got this thing right here. And then they have all these different cars. And, of course, when you look at Detroit, Michigan, majority of them is Ford and Chevy and all that kind of stuff, Buick. So American-made vehicles, that's good. But I want to know if they actually know how to, if they're, aligned with what I was communicating and, how does that work? I think what I want to do, I'm going to another event though. I want to say that when I actually sign up for some of these places, I do not attend all of them. Some of these places are there and scheduled for other people to participate because those are just some things that Street Meat Company, that is of interest to Street Meat Company. And yes, I would like you guys to participate. Like, for an example, they have a car show, a trade show coming up. But I'm like, wow, don't get me misunderstood. I'm elated. But I just want to make sure that I'm doing this and doing this and can do this and can't do that. You understand? Okay. So anyway, I'm like, wow. Sometimes when I'm at home and I'm calling myself doing paperwork, now I'm looking like it's all cluttered because I got some new things to look at. But I'm like, wow, in the course of the day, I guess I could have done a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and been out there doing this, and been out there doing that. And yes, I will share with you later. But this thing, I said, wow, I can go and give me a little trade, you understand? And find me a little J.O.B., but what about street meat? Street meat. I like some framing now. I'm trying to hand you, Oh gosh, that went somewhere else. I'm riding on the bicycle. Anyway, okay. Whew, goodness gracious. Oh gosh, and I have this little book here. This is just exciting stuff that I'm looking at, and I'm just sharing these things with you because I got a big smile. Okay? Here it is. Some of this thing is so interesting. Okay? Okay. Don't let them folks fool us. Don't let them folks fool you. Don't let them folks fool we. You understand? Okay. All right. Anyway, Street Meat Company. You know, for some reason, let me go over this again. Street Meat Company, right, have 5 branches. Tulip. Okay. I wanted to say that I have updated streetmeat.biz. So I want you to look at it. First I was like, oh gosh, how am I going to go ahead and put all these things on there? And so the representation of, when you sign up to Tulips, and then you have the link of where we're going. Well, I actually put that on there. I know people like Tulips. Okay, what are we going to do? So I wrote some things for Tulips page, and then when you go to Lily, it gives you the event. Well, I'm actually working on another event. I will post that this evening or later on after this meeting. So that information for our next month's meeting. And then I was like, okay, well, what would be the other event? And the other event, I've decided that North Carolina at the Cherokee Reservation will be ideal. So we're going to go for the month of August. We'll do, Cherokee, North Carolina, and go to the Cherokee Reservation. They have a beautiful museum. I didn't go in the inside of it. But we're going to hook it up. Hotel stay, do overnight over there. Buy some moccasin shoes, and here it is. And then they have a campfire, and where they actually give Indian stories. Yay! We're going to do that. Anyway, as I said, it is Tulips. I know. But I've also was very clear on what I said Tulips is. Okay. But it is an opportunity for women working with women. Yes, you will learn things while we're attending these things. The way that I see it, I was like, okay, well, we're going to be focusing on the senses. See, touch, feel. No, okay, hold on, let's say thing. See, taste, touch. What was the other one? See, touch, feel, smell. Wow, thank goodness. All right. Blog Talk Radio, The Point. Yes, we have True Alliteration. All right, knock, Georgia Tech. Yay! Georgia Tech. Woohoo! Yay! What'd you say? Okay. What? What? Let me get behind it. What? Move around along. Kite Society. Law Research Security. You know what I'm right? I can't believe it. Hey, do you believe this? Do you believe that? Kite Society. And even though all things sound scrumptious, and they are, for some reason they want me to throw all that stuff into the Google server. But I'm Street Meat Company. I could have said, all right, we're Street Meat Company focuses on unity, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economic purpose, creativity, and faith. Oh, yes, and self-determination. But I said I'm going to adopt Nguzo Saba. So therefore, Nguzo Saba is just that. Mind you, Nguzo Saba was added because here it is, as we communicate community, we also need to look at self. Okay. So the thing is, I don't know why here it is, I have this, and this, you are here, and here, yes, we do need to format Nagugo Sabas. I was talking to this man, and this man said, well, here it is. What we want you to do is just pick one. Street Meat Company. Because everything else is in there, including the debt enterprises. So that means that there's a rag of this, that, and yes. Why are you bothering me? I said Nagugo Sabas. Now, I guess I could have called it a different name, like 7-Up. Or I could have said, all right, whatever, 7 Principles. I could have called it, I don't know. Didn't have to give it 7 Principles, could have just given it 6. But the thing is the Nagugo Sabas, and when you see Street Meat Company, it has word, witness. Street Meat Company focuses on the elements. The elements have become something that is just paramount when we think about community. So this is why credit is due. Nagugo Sabas, people. Okay? For Street Meat Company. You understand what I mean? Now here it is. The man said, well, what do you want to do with unity? And well, we're out here, we're doing things. We don't want to have no, I ain't gonna put you what? So, okay. Anyway, I'll be going out, sometime soon here and there, because it's fairly early for me to communicate with some of the people in terms of me wanting to get some signatures for the Unity Council. Yes, I need to call Mr. He doesn't like Mr. but Brother Ikima, I think, for uplifting us. Some of the names I have to get familiar with and know how to pronounce them properly. You've heard me fumble over a few words, so I'm telling the truth. Yay! But anyway, I need to get in contact with him to get Miss Shanare's information. As I stated before, something was going on with that phone. Anyway. Okay. As I stated before, today we have upgraded on how we may do business, and we participated with the Georgia Tech Brownback Series. Now, if I was prepared or I knew what we needed to do, of course I would have brought my little raggedy resume, which is the executive summary, and asked, well, what can I do even though it's a nonprofit entity? I don't know, right? I'm really bigging up Street Meat Company as if we're two. We're profit and not for profit, to tell you the truth. Okay. So, yes, today a member of Street Meat Company showed up. And I was elated to meet this young lady. Oh, a beautiful little girl. Little girl that went somewhere else. Well, a beautiful young lady. Yes, a lady. She showed up and communicated her objective to open up a boutique, an online boutique. And anyway, exciting. What in the hell, Hail, are our children, youth, adults? What is their future? How do they envision it? That's interesting. I'm sure that teachers are still going about themselves asking our youth, well, what is your future? We have some very brilliant children. We do. And they're enlightened about how they would like to see things grow and go. So anyway, today I had went to the Urban League, and I was there, and there was some youth there. And it made me wonder, while the adults were there, what exactly do they have the youth doing? Okay, I ain't trying to call nobody out. Yes, I have to sign up to Urban League orientation. And yes, I want to attend the orientation if I can find out what's going on, so I can talk to them about true amelioration. I've decided that some of these things, talking about this, I need to assign certain committees to that particular organization, like here it is, like Street Meat Company means on business. Hi, my name is Irene Ratliff with Street Meat Company. We have a committee called True Amelioration, and I would like to know, once your colleagues or you know, people who sign up to your entrepreneurial program. What do they do? You know, I met this woman there, and she was like, oh, well, I'm here right now. I mean, I'm trying to figure out, credentials. She showed me all her little certificates, and she showed, I ain't going to give to you, beautiful bag she had made, but I asked her, what do you do? What do you want to do? What is your goal? What are you trying to achieve? So not only do we have our youth, but we also have women and men who are kind of in their mid-age that may feel that they have not been as successful or succeeded in certain places that they want to succeed and be successful. Anyway, let's go back to this. So anyway, while they were there, the question was, well, what did they do? Now, even though I know that I expressed that I had a beautiful young lady come and sit with me, I thought she was as cute as pie. And when I gave, the question was, are you? And when I say youth, I mean those who may have finished high school. Okay, I know younger, but we have all these people who feel like they want to work with the youth a certain kind of way. So let me just say young adults. Those who finish high school. And then those who finish high school, and then up to maybe, 25? So we have a large amount of people who are not going to school. Where are the people encouraging our youth to go to college? I told you my interest. Now the thing is that in terms of being able to refer and guide some of our youth that go to college. Now my daughter, I have a child, yes, I have children rather, and I'm like, okay, there was an excitement. Now my suggestion, because it seemed like she don't know what she want to do, but even though she wants to go to the university, but it doesn't seem, some of this stuff, I'm like, well, you should have had this done already in the beginning of the year. We wouldn't be going back and forth, with you scheduling for the fall. You will already have had everything, set up a certain kind of way for the fall. So I'm like, well, listen, I don't mind helping you. I prefer if you're going to stay here to tell you the truth, go to community college. But she was telling me how she was so excited about going to Alabama State, and then it's not Alabama State, Savannah State. I said, what? I said, girl, I can help you get to Georgia Tech. You want to go there? If you're going to go pay out-of-state fees, yes. You understand where I'm coming from? Oh, okay, I ain't going to go there. I think you're a brilliant young lady. Anyway, what's going on with our youth? Aren't they not the people or the children or the youth supposed to carry the torch? Wait, we have a lot of young people who are 25 and 30, and what torch are they carrying? What is it that they think is going on? And where in that particular part do they feel like they're responsible? This is just the question. Who's talking to them? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I hope it ain't them. Oh, Lord. You understand what I mean? What I mean? What do you mean by that? Well, I was looking at something and it's like, oh, well, if we want to be able to communicate with, here it is, some of the people who are in college or this, that, and the other. Well, these colleges and universities also have their own little thing that they call themselves doing too. There's just, people are out here doing this and doing this and doing that. But what about the people who are living on those lots? Street meat. I know, from one end to the next, whether you're going into the woods, or whether you feel like you're going to somebody's lot or somebody's yard, it's all the same thing. Street meat. Okay? Bless you. Hallelujah. Question now for the adults. What exactly is that torch? And if you do not know Naguzo Saba, let me go over the principles again. Unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, faith. Then what are we going to do? This for the carry the torch. What about kites? Yes, people. Here it is, some of this other kind of latent things like, okay, our voting rights act. Have the Voting Rights Act become more important than our human civil constitutional rights? It's a question for those who have you who feel like they're just clinging on to that. did you know that here it is, the vote is actually a constitutional right? So why would you just pick up the Voters' Rights Act? Okay. Anyway. Wow. Knock, knock. Ooh. I know. It went somewhere else. Hallelujah. Yes. 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 I've decided that Street Meat Company. At first I was debating if I wanted to go about passing out my flyers. Yes, I will be passing out flyers. Okay, so when I give out street meat flyers, I would give the material to different people. I always have done that. I didn't focus on one group here or one group there. You know, hey, I've given the mirage of here, here, here. Hey, how you doing? Just, speaking to people. But what I've decided to do is that each one of those committees break it down like what we need. Okay? Well, what is it this for? Well, if you look here, you need these people to do this, that, and the other. And it's not going to be in great detail, but it will be providing, let's say, 5 strong points. I should be able to pull out 5 strong points after each one. Okay? And then another thing, too, the question would be, will you carry the torch? That'll be the question. And then here it is, and now I'll put a little flame near here, because now we're talking about liberty. Okay, will you carry the torch? Okay, Street Meat Company. You understand? I know. We're talking about leadership. Again, you have some of these people, they're going about things a certain kind of way, and yes, they're busy. They're busy providing charitable work, their services. That's good. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Didn't I just tell you that here it is, they have these things for me to attend? Research and advocacy, grassroots leadership, education, community engagement, facilitation. Policy Institute for Civic Leadership. Yes, I did get a note on the ACRD. So yes, those things are needed. KNEAD. Yes. But I'm going to have on there, will you carry the torch? And I have those things there. Okay? Real. Our children are our future. What are you teaching them? What values? Now, I was considering not giving any of these flyers away anymore. But I have come to the consensus of why material is given in the first place. You are young adults. And yet here it is, you can hear some of the parents. Oh, I don't know, I'm sending Sally over there at school. Oh, Sally done went somewhere else. I'm sending, I don't know, let's mind me. Shaquisha. I'm sending Shaquisha to school, and yet here it is, I'm with my daughter, she's going to go and get her education. She's going to be this, and here it is, she's going to help her mama come up out of this, that, and the other. And yet Shaquisha, whether she goes to the military, or whether she goes to school, or whether she goes to travel, or lay at home, I don't know. So why do our communities look like they look? Are they not paying attention? Anyway, parents would say that, right? Here it is. Oh, okay. Here's our children. They're attaining their education to ameliorate our future. With what tools? What tools? What do they know? Here it is. Those young people, even though they may have a strand of great ideas, the thing is that there's people who are educated and who've been streaming alongside their stuff. You know, I met Miss Jan. I think it's Nan. Jan or Nan. Anyway, she is a senator for Fulton County, I think, or for the state. I'm not really sure. I have to go through my archives and look and make sure I get it correct. You know I am. Hold on. I went to the Georgia One, and the reason why I'm looking for this information because I want you to know what I'm talking about, okay? I know that I've mentioned this for Dianne Feinstein, for Maxine Waters, and all of them too. And that conversation has been communicated. passing on or contributing the torch to our youth. Young people, mid-age people, young, who is working with them. Hold on, is this right? Hold on, I'm missing a young lady here somewhere. I'm thinking I was talking about Diane. Is that Diane? Having them on board so that they'll know exactly what that work is, so that it could be contributed a certain kind of way to assist, here it is, the amelioration of our work, of our business. I guess I could be going through some of these things and getting in contact with a few of these people and saying, you know what? Hi, my name is Irene Ratliff with Street Meat Company, and I would like to work with you and learn more of what you're doing on the day-to-day business and see if I'm able to partner up and seek your sponsorship in Street Meat's agenda. Wow. Thanks, Irene. I guess I'll try doing that. She's not in this one. I had went to the Georgia One was actually invited there, but this is the Georgia Women's Movement Project. I went to that. That was beautiful. I was able to socialize. I know I met some of those young ladies, and I wonder why they haven't gotten in contact with me. But again, I'm willing to work with people where their stuff is kind of similar to what Street Meat's objective is. Let me see if she's in this one. Hold on. I want to make sure that I say her name properly. Yes. Senator Nan Orrock. The reason I wanted to mention Senator Nan Orrock is because I had went to the Gateway, Georgia Gateway, which is a homeless shelter, blessings for men, and sometimes they have women. And that's on Pryor Street. And anyway, I went there. Thank you. I went there, and she had a beautiful young lady with her, and she was taking a picture. It was really kind of sassy-like, you know what I mean? And she was just there. It also helped Nan. She's there, but to have her, it made her look youthful. Now, I'm not quite sure what the position this young lady was having, but to have her sitting there with her, I thought it was real cool. It made it seem as if she had a young audience. You understand? Okay. So you already know Dianne Feinstein and Maxine Waters. You know that. I'm calling it out right now. These women, I'm calling out these women, they real seasoned in what they're doing. Right? Yeah, I know where I'm from. Right? Yes. But anyway, Nan Orrock. Whoa, I was like, oh, she just, and the pizzazz that was there, I just thought it was a compliment to her. You understand? Anyway. All right. So the reason for the conversation is because a young lady came to me and was chatting with me about her online boutique. Do you understand Street Meat Company? Sometimes I read it. Wow. Matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a recorder and record it. And so every time I meet somebody, hi, my name is Irene Ratliff. Do you mind listening to my audio? Do you know Naguzo Saba? I tell you the goodness truth. I will redo how I give those flyers. Why? Because it reads on how it is for us to engage our young adults. We are looking to reshape and reinforce our future. What do we do? What do we mean? Do they comprehend our past? I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't trying to embrace some of that stuff. And I'm gonna go into another story real quick after I read this. What does the present look like for them? And what does our future look like too? Now, you have to walk up and down the street and seeing these men hanging around at the corner or at the liquor store, and here it is, here and there. We gotta ask them, right? Okay. Look at this say. Will you carry the torch? Anyway, what torch are you carrying? Let me say that, because there's all kind of torches. Okay, when these people talking about, we're here on the Olympics, something from a long time ago. and say we don't have to bother them, honey. We on our own little league. Anyway, this man I met this young man, and as I was traveling, and we were talking about baggy pants, and we got into this conversation about baggy pants because he was expressing his interest and how he had a small business that he wanted to pursue, and this, that, and the other. So I had asked him. I said, we have some people who was trying to figure out why you guys wearing baggy pants. So he wanted to explain about our crack mamas. I said, now if our men look at us like that, what in the world? What? What? Well, our mamas and them, they want to accuse our women of being on crack. Because I was like, what? But of course, our mamas on crack, and then the project, and here it is, they had to go about doing certain things certain kind of way because they're hand-me-downs. I said, And drugs. I said, well, how do you sound like you glorifying all that? But the truth of the matter is, you're right. It wasn't so much about the hand-me-down. Well, we heard this, they were on crack. I said, those women, they worked. And the reason why they gave baggy pants, blessings, is because they wanted the kids to grow into the clothing. But times have changed. So when Xavier, when he got a certain age and he was in school, right? Mom would give him a size bigger, if not 2 sizes, and he would wear that with a belt. Okay. And they were kind of flooding a certain kind of way. He had to hem it up. Some of them hemmed it up so that over a period of time they could, raise it and extend it out, But some of them, if they only knew how to sew, they could have did that. Kids been running around there with those baggy pants, and here it is having our men running around here talking about their mama was on crack and I'm living in a project. What? Is that how you think about it? It was drug related? I was like, well, now today, here it is, they want to sit there and say that's homo, but he was speaking up real loud about the homosexuality. I said, hold up. Don't ask, don't tell. Hold on. So I'm like looking at this a certain kind of way, and the question was, I know, thank you. The question was, the conversation was is that the reason why they're doing that is because the homosexuals may be in prison, and then here it is, a lot of them just come out of jail or just became fat and where their pants was hanging up their booty a certain kind of way. I'm like, They were doing that before they were in there, so is that signifying that here it is, you're a homosexual? Why don't you just pick up your pants? And then I was like, well, is it a culture thing? You don't see here it is, the men who play basketball or football players doing that. So the question will be, we have to ask them, which I did. I asked, why do you wear it? Well, I told you 2 main conversations that we had about those baggy pants. One, it deals with homosexuality, jail, and drugs. And that's how they saw their mama, as the head of that. Ain't that about a bleep, 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 bleep? Hold up. So now you don't have nothing to say about your missing daddy, but you want to say that your mama, who worked to buy you some clothing, or even if it was given to her by somebody else because she was working to have those things met, you want to say she was a crack hoe, or that here it, because he did say something about his mama not being in here to some man and all that. Hold on, some crack hoe that turned her son to a homosexual jailbird. Bitch, what? I know, excuse the French, because I'm on Espanol. What? Now, the thing is that you mean to tell me that those men, bless them, feel like those baggy pants is associated there with their mama, who was a crackhead hoe, who in turn, her son became a homosexual jailbird. I know. Here it is. Rewind. That's what that man was saying. Please pick up the pen if that's what you're thinking. Because here it is. That's, lo and behold, that's how you think about your mama? What? Oh, whoa, man. I ain't trying to say that. You know, we're in the project and then, hold on, whoa. Where's your daddy now? Where's your daddy? You didn't give your mama no credit because she was out there working, and she did that because here it is, she wanted to make sure your threads were straight. That here it is, when she was trying to pay them bills, blase, but I ain't trying to disrespect my men. Didn't I say Happy Father's Day? Didn't I say love his feet? I mentioned that, didn't I? Okay. Can you please pick up your pants? Because if that's what you think your representation is, what? So here it is. How does that define this culture? And I said, well, are you glorifying the drugs? Are you glorifying drugs? Well, right now, don't get me misunderstood. I ain't trying to mock him or nothing, but he was explaining to me that, he also smoked his marijuana and he's weaning off from that. Where he want to communicate the word of his Lord, because let me make sure we're clear. Now it says, do you accept Jesus as your personal Savior? Okay, let's make sure we say that. So we're his God, but we have to be uniform, right? Okay, not on the porch. Okay, what? Did you hear that? Did you see that woman with that man on the porch talking about between? Close your legs. Hold up, put them together. It's called unite. Anyway, what? Pick up your pants. Wow. Anyway, I don't know. Please ask some of these men why they carry them pants all the way down to their buttocks. Ain't gonna fit to you. Some of them it looks good. The rest of them, when they whole ass is hanging. I mean, like I was over there at, who park was this? I was walking over there trying to call myself, trying to walk over there to West End, and this man, he's skinny too, and he had his pants underneath his buttocks was pulled up. I never really paid any attention until here it is, one of our elder men, one of our, is it patriarchs? Or patriarchs? I don't know. One of them. But he stated to me that he does not like that. I was like, yes, sir. You don't like that? Let me see what they look like. No, because he's not the only one. So I have to ask, why do you have your pants looking like that? Anyway, Street Meat, please visit Street Meat Thunder. It is the stuff. I encourage persons to pick an event and get involved, travel, okay? All right, as I mentioned today, we went to the Georgia Tech. From Georgia Tech, I went to the Urban League. From the Urban League, I went to the Ebry building, and then here it is, I came to the house. Oh, it seemed like it was a very long day from going here and going there. Some of these places I could just went there, got in, got out, and moved on. I did talk to a couple of people about Street Meat Company. All right? So anyway, what else? I know, this guy, I wanted to mention this too. This guy, he was like his business, right? I mean, I know, for some reason they got caught up on Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I'm trying to remember, what was the reflection of Don't Ask, Don't Tell? I know that it's a military thing, but that military thing also went into that stop snitching. Okay, don't ask, don't tell, and then here it is to stop snitching. Okay. Okay. Whoa, okay. So the thing is that when we got to the stop snitching, that was not generated from our community. Okay? The whole aspect of the stop snitching was to allow what? The police officers to do crime, and here it is, the people will back up and not say anything. Because other than that, if we had criminals running up and down the street and they were doing this and doing that, and we wanted to clean up our streets, then what happened? Wow. Anyway, I told you I was going over a few words. I just want to go over, here it is, some of the sentences that I read. Okay? There was 3 sentences that I want to reread in the Spanish because we have to build sentences, okay, or more than one word. I'm very pleased to meet you. Encantado de conocerle. Okay, I'm very pleased to meet you. Encantado de conocerle. And, of course, you should know como está usted, how are you? Very well, thank you, muy bien, gracias. And then, what do you call this? ¿Cómo se llama esto? What do you call that? ¿Cómo se llama eso? ¿Cómo se llama esto? ¿Cómo se llama eso? Yes, people, I don't know. But I'm going to go and talk to some of these men. But as we tread on true ameliorations, did you know you are carriers of our torch? What does your future look like? You being here, what does that mean? Okay, we're entrusting that here it is, these people who are already doing certain things, and yet we're asking what is going on. They don't care about us. This ain't Michael Jackson. That done went somewhere else. Anyway, people, thanks for joining Street Meet The Point. Yes, I have some more things to say, but I'm going ahead and go with that and try to write my little notes for my little program today. Like I said, I write my little notes because I like that. I ain't going to fib to you. I did used to have this little thing, and matter of fact, I could put it on my phone. And I'll be like, hey, can you listen to my audio today? Send it out to some people, you know? I think our Green Raptor was going to do that. Because some of that stuff is just like, not that the redundancy is good. But, hey, if you have any questions, and then I could break down each one of those things and push that, and they listen. Okay? And then if they have any questions, then we can speak. You know, well, what is it? Wow. Ding! From an international perspective. Nakusa Sala! Thanks for joining Street Meet Company The Point. Street Meet Company The Point. Listening audience, and hope to have your support. We appreciate you. We do. For those who's listening out there in La La Land somewhere. Oh, did I mention? Oh, yes, I did. Tulips. And did I tell you that we was going to Georgia Tech? Yes! Didn't I say I mentioned to you guys that we need to go to the courthouse and listen in a little bit here and there to give us some of them folks over there doing what is that thing? What they call it? Public defending? What? You know that here is our constitutional right is that we are able to have public defender. What? Society? Did I tell you that the ACRB wrote me? Yay! Yes, we need KNEAW. Yes, we accept crowdfunding. As I explained to you, we are on www.gofundme.com. back street meat. Yes, for all them folks who talking about we online. Yes, you can. Go to www.gofundme.com street meat. Don't play. Oh, I want to go into Tulips really quick again. We do accept donations and support and your participation. Okay, if you want to go back and forth on credit card, debit card, it doesn't matter. You can add that. PayPal. They do have them little credit cards that you can go buy and put them on there and put some money on there too. You can go to the public library and put that on there. Everybody act like they being secretive and all that kind of stuff. What you hiding for? Help a sister out. You know, this man, he did share his little sandwich with me. Hey, I wonder how can I get this thing, if I can send it to their phone. I'd be like, well, what's your telephone number? That's what I could do too, huh? Let me see, I'm going to work this out. You know, Android and went somewhere else. Yeah. Anyway, before, I want to say Tulip. I told you that we were, for the first one, it's a meet and greet. And I wanted to have it a certain kind of way. Yes. Yes. www. Yeah. You know, when we say www, it is not the World Wide Web. It is the word work witness. You know that. Okay. So www. So anyway, I'm going to do the www. Yay. Yay. Ooh. I know. Ooh. That thing I don't know. Yay. Okay. Anyway, then we have for July 25th. It'll be good to share that with someone else. Yes. I'm not going to go there. Be like, yay. Yay. But we have Stone Mountain Park. Yes. And they have a good-looking hotel over there, too. I'm like, wow, ooh, to get some of those massages, all that good stuff. So don't get it twisted. As I mentioned before, we'll be dealing with the census. Matter of fact, I probably put on there also the elements of it and how it is associated to the census. So I will share tulips with the women. So anyway, we're going to Stone Mountain Park, and then I'm like, yay. I've decided on the next one for August. Yes, the Cherokee Indian Reservation. I know, good God. Okay. Anyway, we'll work it out. All right. Everyone is valuable in your participation to help yourself, family, community, local, state, region, federal, and global community relies on the many people that contribute to it being an effective structure. Did I mention to you that I was joining the NPUP? Well, I'm getting in contact with them because I do have an interest in us possibly redoing something over there for that wheelchair access for those people who are living in that residence. Yes, you know I got to go find the right name for that. I'm just talking. I'm going to go over there and find out, though. What? And then also look and see if there's some other things. That project would be kind of big. I have to get in contact with Mr. Collins so he would know, too. And I did. I did write Mr. Collins, and I mentioned it to him. And so that right there, along with the NPUP, because now we're looking like we're functioning in the community collectively. That's what's up. We do have people who's interested in creating sidewalks in our community too. So how do we raise money and bring forth awareness? All right. What else? The bike lane. I do need to study too. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not doing and I need to study, and some things are just like right there. Yes, Irene Ratliff will be going out there asking for donations. Okay. All right. For those people who keep saying crowdfunding and all that, please. GoFundMe.com /streetmeat. Okay? Please visit www.streetmeat.biz and our Connect partner, www.meetup.com/meet. Okay? Thank you. Have a good night.